All right. This is another one of these on-foot raid missions. I thought this time I'd try to do something halfway useful to the viewer and kind of explain what I'm doing and what little I've learned about this. This is an on-foot raid mission where you've got a quota, a certain number of members of a certain faction that you're supposed to kill. It's a certain number of those people you're supposed to kill, as opposed to a similar kind of mission where you're supposed to go into a specific settlement and just kill everybody there. The raid missions where you've got a quota, a number of people to kill, is slightly preferable, mainly because the raid mission where you've got a set quota of a number of people to kill, if you screw up and die, you won't automatically fail the mission. You can go back and you can respawn, go back, kill some more people, and complete the mission. This other type of mission where you're just supposed to clear everybody out of the base, that one, if you die, you automatically fail the mission. Don't ask me why they did it that way, but the raid mission where you've got a set quota is a little bit preferable, mainly for that reason. Not that these missions are real hard once you get used to them. They're not hard at all. This is the first one I've done since the 7 update, or is it the 7.1 update? I don't know. And this one turned out particularly easy, so I'm a little bit worried about that, whether that's got to do with the update or just because this particular mission was easy. What I'm doing here, this menu with the green items on it, this is the easiest way to find out what settlement to go to. These green items are the Odyssey settlements. These are the only ones that are going to be useful for this type of mission. You don't want to go into the settlements from the other menu, which are horizon elements. Those are going to have all kinds of crazy stuff going on and not really what you're looking for, which is just guys running around on foot that you can kill. The raids where you've got a quota, you're generally going to be wanting to kill people of a certain faction, so you're looking on that menu for a settlement that's controlled by that faction, and that way when you go there, that's the only people you're going to have around there that you're going to be killing, so that works out. All right. And then all you got to do is fly there. The AI on this mission was pretty bad. The bots were doing things I haven't seen them doing on previous missions. I'm not sure if that's. Yeah, again, these missions can vary. You know, you can run into different things on different missions. There's a limit to how much variation you're going to get, but I'm not really for sure if what I'm seeing here is because of the new update or just because this is just a kind of a mission I haven't seen already. But could well be they've screwed up the bot AI somehow. It wasn't great before, and it's definitely not great. Definitely not great on this mission. But it made it easier on me, so I can't complain about that. Anyway, I like to park the ship on the back side of the settlement. That is to say, the side of the settlement opposite any landing pads it might have, because this is the side of the settlement where all the buildings are, with the habitable environments, which you kind of need. Pretty much when you run out of here, the first thing you want to find is power source, ammunition, stuff like that. Because once you get out here with your shield on and everything, unless you've got everything leveled up as high as it can go. I don't know what your battery duration is when you get totally leveled up, but I'm running around here with like level 2 suits, level 3 suits, the best I can get at a Pioneer shop. engineered or leveled anything up myself at all. That's what I'm doing here, is trying to get the resource together to do that. And once you turn your shield on, your battery drains pretty quick. So you definitely want to locate a power source for that. Anyway, I did like this mission because it does kind of demonstrate how to. It does kind of show how to deal with all that. It mainly your pop-up window on the upper left shows you where terminals are. It shows you where ammo is. It shows you where power sources are. And you want to use all that, including the monitor, including the monitor icons, the terminals. Yeah, you want to use the terminals too. The terminals you can use to locate power sources and put markers on them onto that compass at the top of the screen. That's very useful. That's one of the first things I'm going to do here. Right here is where I'm noticing that the bots aren't too sharp. The picture I'm looking at here is pretty small, but I'm gonna notice a blip for a guy on foot pretty quick. But his icon is staying white. That is to say, he's not on the alert at all. Now I got my shirt. Now, okay,
Put that weapon away.
yeah, here's another one. She's not on the alert very much at all.
Put away the weapon or I'll put you down.
Yeah, she doesn't even have her shield on. Shot her right in the head. Nobody gets alarmed about it. None of the other bots come running up. This is different. The raids I had before, once I shot one person, the rest of them would just swarm all over you, which is what you'd expect. You know, they're not really doing that here. I don't know if that's because of the update or if they've altered the AI. If they've altered the AI, then yeah, I'd say the AI is worse. Okay. I'm going to use the terminal here and locate a power source, just because that's the main thing I'm worried about. Ammo is good too, but I'm not using a whole lot of ammo right now, so I'd mainly like to get a power source. They kind of limit the number of things you can put markers on your compass for. That's kind of unfortunate, but probably just as well, because if you had too many of them, I imagine it would get confusing pretty quick, you know. Yep, there's your power plug.
Recharging.
And yeah, I'm kind of wondering why what's holding the bots up. Why aren't they swarming all over me yet? Which is what they usually. Here's another one. He's just standing there. You know, I mean, I don't have my light on or anything, but it's kind of a wonder to me that he hasn't noticed me. And again, I'm just going to run up on him and just shoot him down. Not even going to bother with the ray gun because he doesn't have a shield on. Of course, another thing you want to do is as soon as you kill somebody that's greater than level zero security, you definitely want to clone their identity so that you can get access to all these locked doors. The guys I've killed so far, I believe, are all security level 0, so they're not going to help me out that way yet. I think here finally is where we're going to run across somebody that's actually going to notice me and start shooting. No, not him. Yeah, once again, you know, they seem to be completely oblivious. I don't know if that's a peculiarity of this particular mission, or yeah, have they altered the AI? I hope they haven't altered the AI, but I guess it would make these missions a lot more restful for me. There's a guy inside of there. Then I bang on the door and he takes absolutely no notice whatsoever.
You're out of chance.
Okay. Finally, one of these bots notices me. But they're not much harder to kill than the rest of them. Have I cloned an identity yet? Well, I'm gonna get hers.
Security profile cloned.
Yeah, I think she was level 1, so that's gonna give me access to this building here, so I can go in here and just shoot these characters.
Didn't happen.
Entering pressurized environment. Leaving pressurized.
These are probably the guys that are incapable of even hitting you when they shoot, which is apparently something somebody noticed about them. I mean, I would never sit there long enough to let them try, but okay, this guy's level 3, so I'm going to clone him.
Security profile
And that will give me access to everything on the base. This is kind of a small base also. There's not much here. Or is he level 2? I think he's level 2. Yeah. I'm not really sure where I'm getting shot from. I keep expecting more, soldiers to bust in on me from behind. That's why I keep looking back there. I'm not really sure where I'm going here. Yeah, he's level 3. Now I'm level 3.
Security profile cloned.
I was looking for ammo, but the ammo appears to be on the other side of this wall, so that's not a huge deal. I'm not using a lot of ammo yet anyway. Now, I'm not picking up any of the loot that's laying around here yet, because I'm going to wait on that until I get everybody killed. Then I'll start gathering up all the loot. I'll switch into one of the other suits that has more pocket space in it once I get everybody in this place dead. And then I'll just loot everything. This is where the ammo is, on the other side of that wall. And now we're loaded up on ammo. Yeah, this turned out to be a very easy mission. Well, except for this one aspect, which is what I'm about to come up on here, I think. Yeah.
Got it. Grenade! Out of the way! You'll pay for that.
Well, this isn't so bad. This is just a. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. That was just a couple of grunts sitting in there. But you might notice that they stayed in there. They didn't come running out after me. That's kind of a disturbing thing I noticed about this mission. Is all these bots, they kind of stood still. They didn't really come after you. That's kind of unfortunate. I'm not sure I like that. I mean, it did kind of tend to make a little hairy when they came after you, but I'd prefer they come after you to have them sitting there staring, have them sitting there and rooted to the spot, waiting for you to come kill them. That's kind of annoying. across another little nest of them. Those appear to be actual soldiers. They're throwing grenades at me, so that's probably an indication. I keep expecting to see them come bursting through that door after me, but they never do. This is another example of their annoying behavior on this mission, is that there's a crowd of about 5 or 6 of them back there behind that corner that I'm scared to go around. There's 5 of them, 5 or 6. They're standing over there in a little group. And no matter how much shooting goes on, they don't budge from that spot. That's just really annoying. They should be coming after me, but they won't do it. They're going to stand back there in that little spot. So then the problem just becomes one of me going, running back and forth, getting resupplied, coming back and shooting at them some more until I've got them completely whittled down. The only bad thing about that is I've got like 2 frag grenades and 2 shield destroying grenades and 2 shield creation grenades, and that's it. Whereas these guys, I don't know, they probably have an infinite supply of grenades. I wouldn't be surprised at all. They just keep chucking one after another, I can see that. But I have only a certain number of grenades, and I'm not going to run all the way back to the ship just to load up on a few more of them. I mean, I'll use what I have here and hope I don't waste them. It ain't working out so well, though. I really think this is annoying behavior on their part. I feel like they should be advancing, and they won't do it. But they sure do like to chuck grenades, don't they? And where are they getting all these grenades, I'd like to know. Fuck. I suspect I could do this for hours and they'd never run out of it. Yeah, and I keep hearing them yelling things like, "We got to take them out now and move up," but they never move up. They just stand back there in that little knot. They don't budge from that spot, ever. That is kind of annoying. Yeah, they keep knocking out my shield with them grenades. Yeah, ultimately I'm just going to resort to rounding enough of the corner to expose like one guy on the edge and then taking out his shield and trying to finish him off with the other gun before they can get another grenade out here and take my shield out. which is what they keep doing. So it becomes a little tedious, but as long as you're careful
Shield online.
not to get yourself killed out there, you can always come back in here, recharge the shield, and go out there and try some more. And you can always run around the.
I won't go down so
Okay, that means she's the last one.
You really think you can win?
I really need to find a better scheme for switching between guns here. I've only got 3 of them, and I have trouble keeping them straight, apparently. Okay, need to check all these bodies for bounties. None of these soldiers have bounties.
No bounty detected.
That's kind of disgusting.
No bounty detected.
Kind of makes you feel like you did something wrong.
No bounty
But
detected.
if they weren't supposed to get killed, they wouldn't be here, so. It's not illegal to kill video game characters.
Entering pressurized environment.
Okay.
Bounty detected.
Not sure if I looked her up with a terminal, but that is another thing you use a terminal for, is to find out whether there's any human inhabitants in the facility left.
Shield deactivated. Shield activated.
Because regardless of what the quota on your mission is, you definitely want to kill everybody, so you can loot the place and steal everything in it. Because this is the stuff that you can steal from here. This is the stuff you're going to use to upgrade your equipment. So you definitely want to do that. Looks like I'm marking something. Yeah, I'm looking at this is everyone who's left on the facility. That's everyone I have to kill before I'm free to just start looting stuff. Okay. So I'm just gonna mark one of these guys so I can find him and go kill him. But yeah, first I'm gonna power up the battery. Another couple of non-soldier types hanging around on their own. Here's another little clusterfuck of soldiers, and they're doing that same kind of behavior. There's a little knot of them over there, and they're not budging from that spot at all.
Shield online.
They're not going to retreat. They're not going to come after you. They're just going to sit there and fling grenades. So you pretty much just have to avoid the grenades. Avoiding the grenades is a little tricky because, yeah, they throw a lot of them. Yeah, I found this kind of tedious. This really is different from the other from the raids I had before. I really hope this. Yeah, I really hope that this is not I really hope this is not the outcome of some tweaking session they did on the AI. This is. But yeah, the experience definitely does tend to differ from one mission to the next, at least for me. So this could all be well within the bounds of, you know, normal variation.
Found them. Moving to weapons range. Sure thing.
Suit battery low.
Yeah. And while I'm trying to whittle down that little knot of soldiers down there, in the meantime, I'm wearing my battery down and running out of ammo, so I have to run back and find a socket and possibly an ammo dump. And doesn't require a huge amount of caution because, again, they don't come after you. They just sit tight in that little spot back there where they feel comfortable, I guess. Yeah, I hope that's just a peculiarity of this particular kind of mission. I think I'm looking for a grenade box here. There is a grenade box. Man, it does have at least one useful grenade in it. That was a waste of a perfectly good grenade.
Shield online.
Outbound grenade! Moving towards target. Understood. Inbound grenade!
It is nice of them to announce whenever they're going to throw it. It makes it easier to avoid them.
Understood. Drag out!
Man down!
Moving up. Got it. Outbound grenade! Understood. Moving up. Understood. Drag out!
Warning. Suit power loss imminent. Suit fully charged.
Yeah. So to hell with the plug, I'm just going to use up a power cell. I've noticed they've got some power cell receptacles around here, so I can replace those.
Going right now! Don't let him pin you down! On it! Target metal range. Moving up! Sure thing. You'll pay for that!
Oh, about time. These missions don't pay all that much either. I mean, the main reason I'm doing these
No bounty detected.
is
No bounty detected.
for influence, for BGR, because
No bounty detected.
the faction I ally to has decreed that we need to do missions for this company, and
No bounty detected.
these
No bounty
missions aren't
detected.
really the most efficient way to go about that, but this is the excuse I'm using for doing these missions right now. It's influence. It's not a huge amount of influence, but it's more than you'd get if I didn't do this, so seems like a win-win. One guy left. And I got his marker on the compass. I'm just going to go straight to him. Oh, that's the grenade box. Well, there ain't no grenades left that I want.
Entering pressurized environment. Shield deactivated. Shield activated. Leaving pressurized environment.
Yeah, that's in there. Yep, that's it. That should be the whole deal right there.
No bounty detected.
Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot in bounties on this mission either. That's it though, it's time to loot. I'm gonna run back to the ship, switch out suits, get into the, oh, probably the engineer suit for a while. Or whatever they call that, the mechanic suit. Whatever you call it, the one with all the tools. That one lets you get into the locked lockers by just cutting them open. The Artemis suit lets you carry more stuff, but yeah, that's basically it. It's just looting the place now. Have a good evening.